What's up? 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 Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content, all of my videos. Man, let's go ahead and get right to this thing, man. Man, I'm ready for it, man. I know some people gonna be disagreeing with me, you know what I'm saying? I know some people gonna be all in their feelings, but I got to tell it like a TI is. I got to tell it like a TI is. Brown sugar bang. How you doing, sweetie? I see you in here. Let's go ahead and get right to this. Top of the afternoon. I said afternoon. Afternoon. Appreciate everybody being here. I figured I'd pop out once again. I want to give a salute. And want to also give a shout out to all of my subs, my day ones, and as well as my new subs that are coming on the board. I appreciate y'all being here. And I also want to give a shout out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball and boxing community. You know how we get down, man. Not ducking no smoke. We're not dodging no smoke. We're going to tackle this thing head on, straight forward. All right. Now, I know everybody's been talking about this KD, possibly, Jimmy Butler, but really KD. A lot of people are focused on KD because I've been hearing different things. I've been hearing about Jimmy Butler going a plethora of different places. You got Philly, you got even Golden State, H-Town, but for the most part, what I'm hearing about Jimmy Butler is him going to H-Town, right? But I want to focus my attention more on KD. Okay. I know some people think that this move is really gonna work. Okay. But if you're thinking that this is gonna automatically or it's gonna supersede them to the championship, I think a lot of people have a lot of wishful thinking, and they're gonna be hurt in the end as to why Kevin Durant going over to H-Town, while it'll be a good fit, it's not gonna work. Okay, and what I mean when I say it's not gonna work, it's not gonna guarantee you a championship. Okay, it is a good move. I want people to understand. I understand why it is a good move. Okay, here are the pros. Here are the pros of that move of KD coming over from Phoenix to H-Town. First off, let's talk about the roster of H-Town. Okay. Of course, you have the emergence of a Jalen Green, who's putting up 19.6. Well, let me hear me out. Hear me out for a sec, though, Sugar. You have an emerging possibly a superstar in Jalen Green, who at the end of the season went on a tear. Let me talk to y'all about something about Jalen Green too. While a lot of people think that Jalen Green, they criticize him about everything that went on with Drea, and congratulations to them having a baby and everything like that. Jalen Green is really serious about his game, and I bet y'all don't know something about Jalen Green in terms of what he did this season that was very rare, that a lot of a lot of young players did. I bet y'all can't even name it. What's up, Mr. Layback? I see you in here, man. Shout out to the 808. I bet y'all don't even know what that is. No, it don't. It got something to do with basketball. Man, that charity shit don't mean a goddamn thing. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A lot of them motherfuckers do that for they do that for tax write-offs anyway. No, he played all 82 games. Not one, not two, not three, not four. He played all 82 games. He played all 82 games with the only person on that roster that played 82 games. You could book it. You could ask Greenleaf, who is a H-Town Rockets fan. Shout out to Greenleaf, Texas boy in the mist. You know what I'm saying? He played 82 games. Oh, well, what's the big deal, Straight? What's the big deal? Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't doing that. You got people up in here low managing. You got guys up in here making excuses. You got Donovan Mitchell up in here talking about my neck, my back, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm hurting. Poor Jenkins. Nah, just get a little rest and all this other stuff. No, he played all 82 motherfucking games. No excuse. Even with everything that's going on, even with the criticism of a motherfucker like Ted up in there criticizing him, talking about this and that, even with motherfuckers up in here saying that, oh yeah, he shouldn't have had a baby with this girl and all that other stuff, even with the scrutiny and all that other stuff, he still went out there and he balled and was able to put up 19.6. Now, if that ain't a Mamba mentality, I don't know what that is. But here you got other motherfuckers up in here crying, trying to get coaches fired, all this other stuff or whatever. I fucks with Jalen Green. Okay, regardless of that shit that he's doing off of the floor, I could give a damn. Like I said, I don't care about what you're doing off the floor. Are you gonna come up in that motherfucker and win? That's what Ime Udoka identifies with Jalen Green. He's like, I don't care what you got going on. Look, man, fucking Ime Udoka was up in there messing around with half the staff up in there. You know what I'm saying? He just got caught with one. Might have been dicking down all of them. But he just got caught with one. And who cares, man? She was married anyways. So what that make her? Anyways, hello. See, y'all don't want me to talk about that. Y'all don't want me to go there. Y'all don't want me to, man, ruffle no feathers. Because that's what I do. But I'm going to keep it together. Anyways, man, let me go ahead and get back to this roster. Let me get back to the roster. Jalen Green, 19.6. He's the leader of the squad. The most important, probably, I would say the three other important people on that squad too. You got Sengun, who's putting up 21 points a game, solid rebound. I think 8-9 rebounds a game or whatnot. Then you got Jabari Smith. He was averaging about 14 points a game. Solid defender, great rebounder. You got two bigs on there to make a good team tandem in terms of the front court. Then on top of that, you have a guy in Cam Whitmore. You know, I think he went down with that injury and everything, but nevertheless, you know, he still had solid. I think he played like 40 games. Then of course you got the disruptor, the guy who gonna get up under your skin, the guy who gonna make a bitch annoyed. The guy who's going to tell you to shut the fuck up. The guy that's going to talk about your mama, talk about your grandmama, talk about your auntie, talk about everybody in that motherfucking family and don't give a fuck how you feel. Have you wanting to chase him down with a Draco after the game. I'm talking about that motherfucking light-skinned, yellow-ass motherfucker, Derek Brooks. Man, I sound like a ghetto announcer, don't I? But you got a motherfucking... You got a guy right there that don't mind doing the dirty work, that don't mind taking a hit, that don't mind the controversy, that don't mind being a Draymond Green and no shit like that. Yeah, you got Derrick Brooks. You already got chemistry, man. And on top of that, I failed to mention, listen, you got 6 guys on that roster, including 2 more that are close to leading in double digits. You got almost 8 guys that's in double digits. 8 guys. Yeah, he a beast. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. Look, that just make Dre a MILF. Shit, she might be a goddamn gilf. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You make as many babies as you want to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the money, trick it if you got it. Shit, don't nobody say nothing about James Harden or whatever. I could see him actually winning a ring. Jalen Green is in the gym right now. You know what I'm saying? He got a renewed mind. Now, I say all this, and you got a couple of veterans on the squad, you know what I'm saying? You got like Jeff Green on there. Shout out to Georgetown. Jeff Green, always liked him, solid veteran. I fucked with Jeff Green because, you know, he had a heart situation. Could have ended his career, but he had, ever since that heart surgery, he was able to come back and actually fulfill, you know, getting, you know, being successful. And then you got Reggie Bullock on there. Reggie Bullock didn't play that much, but he's still a you know, a solid shooter, a 3-and-D guy, you know what I'm saying, and veteran from North Carolina. And then you got a whole bunch of other guys that are on the roster that are young. Houston was already on a run, and they were making a mark. They were literally a couple of games from actually putting the Lakers out, or you know, within catching the Lakers and possibly being in that in contention for the play-in. You know what I'm saying? Because they went on a late run. Now they're gonna capitalize on what they're trying to do. You bring in a guy like KD, okay, who's already set in his ways, okay, who's already kind of disgruntled for what's going on in Houston. Yes, Ime Udoka, he coached him. You know what I'm saying? He knows his game, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, he's still set in his ways. And to be honest with you, KD ain't got no patience. He ain't trying to wait for no goddamn ring. Man, this is going to be a process. Listen, as bad as I want to say that Houston going to go automatically, you know, to the championship and stuff like that, because I do pay attention to them, I don't see that happening. It's going to take a couple years. But those guys already got the chemistry going. Why are you going to go up in there and you're going to disrupt that chemistry or whatever? Now, it might be good and everything, but he going to be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Then he going to get back to his ways, then he going to get back to finger pointing and all that other bullshit. Yeah, Jabari Smith, like I said, Jabari Smith, people don't pay attention to these young guys. But that's why we got Cypress in here to fill people on. Udoka won Jimmy Butler. Man, why you going to get a beat-up guy? Look, I know he represents, you know what I'm saying, Texas and everything like that, but damn, every goddamn season, your ass is hurt. Listen, Jalen Green has set the standard up in that motherfucker as a young guy. You played all 82 games. That's what we like to hear. You know, man, if you go back and you go look at Magic Johnson, you go look at Larry Bird before he started having back issues, you go look at Michael Jordan, you go look at some of the guys, Karl Malone, all of them. Them guys was Iron Man. They took it as a badge of honor to show up every single game, not missing more than 3 or 4 games. Now everybody got to, well, you know, my fingernail, man. I got to clip my fingernails, man. So I'm gonna be out for a game or two, or man. Yesterday, man, this girl slapped me in the back of my head, man. It's still kind of ringing. Making up any damn excuse to miss a damn game. No, that's what I like to see. That's what I see about Jalen Green. That's what made me respect him, regardless of what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? You pay 82 games a season. That means if somebody else ain't showing up, your leader is showing up. Your best player is showing up. Everybody else is going to try to do that. Jabari Smith Jr. was playing a lot of his games. Sengun was playing a lot of his games and stuff. That's what you want to see. KD, yeah, he's 36. That means you on the other side of approaching 40. You know what I'm saying? Your clock is ticking. You don't have that much time. And Jimmy Butler, yeah, while you in your mid-30s and everything, your body is damn near 41, because every time you turn around, you getting hurt. That's why I wonder if you and well, now I can't say AD, because actually AD actually played the majority of games and was the best player on the Lakers or whatever. But I know some people don't want to hear this. I know they mad. You know what I'm saying? They feeling, oh man, how you getting down on KD? It ain't about that. Yeah. If you might as well just go ahead and stay in Phoenix, stay where you at, stay put, do whatever's possible to make that franchise work. You in a perfect place over there in Phoenix. I know you grew up, you know what I'm saying, in the DMV and all that, you know, shout out to, you know, Landover, shout out to Baltimore, shout out to DC, all that, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Sugar's Land, you know what I'm saying, DMV, you know what I'm saying, going down, shout out to Georgetown, all that, Washington, all that, you know what I'm saying, but, nigga, you in the year round, so, all you got to do, you know what I'm saying, there ain't that much, y'all don't really get that much coverage anymore. They're not really covering Phoenix. Man, all you gotta do is just stay up under the radar, get better. But nah, you want to go to H-Town. You want to go every damn where, you know what I'm saying? Now you starting to look like a damn, look, I know some people gonna get mad at me when I say this. KD starting to look like a goddamn journeyman, man. He's starting to look like a goddamn journeyman. And I like KD. But let's just be honest, man. Come on, man. Look, everywhere he go, he disgruntled. He mad. It ain't working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Well, nigga, is you gonna stay in a place for more than 5 seasons besides OKC? Like Mr. Layback said, and like Brown Sugar was saying, yeah, you might, for all that shit, you might as well go back to OKC. But if you go back to OKC, guess what? You're gonna disrupt what they got going. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna disrupt what SGA and what's his name? Oh boy, name from Gonzaga. I always forget his name. You and McDaniel and all them. You're gonna forget. You're gonna mess up what they got going. Yeah, check. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to mess up what they got going, man. I'm big on chemistry. The reason why Boston worked so good, it wasn't necessarily that they had one person, dynamic player standing out. It was because they had good chemistry, good continuity. That's the same thing with Denver the previous year. They had good chemistry and good continuity. Houston, they got a good chemistry, good continuity. You don't want to sit up there. And then on top of that, this is another thing too. Y'all talking about it's a good move. Oh man, KD going to Houston. Oh man, Jimmy Butler going to Houston. Man, that's a recipe for disaster. You know why? Because you're going to stunt Jalen Green's growth. Because he the man. He the man there. Okay, I mean, but that's not a good move. You up in like PG-13, what, that ain't gonna guarantee you no championship. Cause guess what? At the end of the season, you're gonna be like, where PG? He on the bench, he hurt. You up in here talking about titles. Oh, Golden State, PG-13, man, that don't mean a goddamn thing. What that means is like, damn, that nigga gonna be hurt again. Shit. Yeah, like, you know, you're gonna, if you do that shit, and you got Green, because you got to look at the contract situation. I'm saying if they got, he agrees with you. What? Agrees that y'all going to be like a first round exit? Yeah, y'all will be. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Everybody know in their good right damn mind. If you gonna sit up there and you gonna get Paul George, that was just stupid. They ain't even got no damn chemistry. You know they gotta build on. Like I said, it goes back to chemistry. A good fit for the Warriors. Yeah, he a good fit. He a good fit to sit his ass down. Yeah, you're right. You might as well just stay put in LA with the LA Clippers. And on top of that, Kawhi wanted your ass there, man. Why the hell you gonna leave, man? Now you starting to be a goddamn journeyman, man. You came from OKC. Now you're going to LA. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to go to Golden State. You know what I'm saying? You looking for rings or whatever. Steph Curry ain't got no damn chemistry with no Paul George. Y'all might play in the All-Star game every now and then or something like that, but it ain't gonna work. What the Sixers gonna do? Well, I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that. And we have a couple of picks that we are gonna be looking forward to. Now I know everybody looking at this draft and they're saying to themselves, "Oh, this draft is weak and all this other stuff." Man, that's because y'all motherfuckers ain't paying attention. Half of y'all motherfuckers don't even pay attention to college ball. Y'all look at college ball and y'all flip it. Y'all look at the WNBA now because they got Angel Reese, probably because she eye candy, and then you got Mel Gibson. I'm sorry, Caitlin Clark. You got Mel Gibson daughter up in there. Mel Gibson with a wig on and shit. You know. Nah, we're not gonna get Baycott. We really don't. We don't have a. We really don't like in this draft. We don't really need to do too much. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that we're focused on right now is we're seeing where every eyes are going. Like we were focused on Jimmy Butler, which I thought was a stupid move. We were focused on Paul George, which I thought was a stupid move. But getting OJ, another boy, was a very good possibility, and I thought that would have been a great move. Yeah, Terrence Shannon. I'm glad you mentioned that. Now let's talk about Terrence Shannon. I also like Stephen Castle from UConn. What's up with it, Mike? You said Asia Wilson. Yeah, you know. Now y'all want to start saying that. See, before wasn't nobody talking about no Asia Wilson. Wasn't nobody talking about none of them WNBA females. Now y'all want to start talking about college girls basketball and WNBA and all this other stuff. We've been talking about it. Ain't that right, Brown Sugar? Man, listen, we always been talking about girls right here. Oh, now that they got this old girl version of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, now y'all won't start talking about this shit. Man, come on, man. These girls been out here grinding. That's why we always do it. Listen, man, we diversified on here, man. We don't just subject ourselves to just being men. Nah, I'm going to talk about Sha'Carri. I'm going to talk about Clarissa Shields. I'm going to talk about shit. I'll talk about Cyborg. I'll talk about, Amanda Nunez. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about the females because they deserve to be appreciated too. The man getting older. Father Child. Oh, what's up, Steven? Steven been gone for a minute. Time coming to stay in Phoenix, best chance to win. Ring 2 to 3 years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, man, he bouncing like a bitch that's doing a reverse cowboy. Pause. You said your favorite player was Candace Parker? Yeah, I like Candace Parker. I think I was more into Maya Moore. I like Maya Moore and Cheryl Swoops, and I like Lisa Leslie too. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a little bit of a crush on Lisa Leslie too, man. Yeah, we never stopped out. You said Philly need a small forward and a big man. Well, we'll be all right on the big man area. No, we need, like you said, we need a wing. If we own a lot to get OG, another boy, then we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see tonight because we're gonna see how this play out. Now, everybody talk about Zach Edey. Believe it or not, they got a guy out of Australia, Alexandre. He didn't even average that much in Australia. He only averaged like 9 points or whatever. But they saying that his shooting is pretty good. You know what I'm saying, from the perimeter. Like I said, they got Stephen Castle. They got Stephen Castle coming out of Villanova. Okay, he's projected to go to San Antonio. He's like 6'6", highly athletic. Terrence Shannon Jr., who Ted had mentioned, I was going to mention him. He's really, really good at defense. Huh? What do you mean? I can't. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. But his shooting is phenomenal. From Kentucky, you got Cody Williams. You got Cody Williams from Colorado. You got Cody Williams from Colorado, and then you got this dude Tyler Zolik. He from Marquette. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's gonna, y'all talk about Baycott. I'm looking at Baycott's development. It's not like Baycott's gonna come in and he's automatic. As much as I like Baycott, he showed me a lot of flaws in the tournament. Now I would like Tristan Newton. I know it sounds crazy. A lot of people shout out to Texas, shout out to El Paso. I think Tristan Newton would be a real good fit because he could do so many things. Him being 6'6", him being 6'6", 6'7". Come on, man. So everybody's out talking about how this draft class is weak and all this other stuff. Then you got the people that ain't nobody really even talking about. Zach Edey is not even projected to go that high. They talking about Zach Edey gonna be like 13. They got all these other guys going before him. But this draft class has a lot of slept on athleticism. Now, do they have a guy in there like when LeBron was coming out, or somebody like that, or heavily hyped like him coming out? No, but you have a bunch of guys in there who a lot of the front offices and execs, they look at, and they could actually use a guy for potentially being a good piece to be a championship. But as far, you said a lot of older players in this draft. They got a lot of young ones too. See, that's the thing. They got a lot of young ones too. You got guys in there. You know what I'm saying? We could go down the list.